Well, I did not think that there would be anything in relation to content creators going criminal and then, I don't know. How far can you fall off? Honestly, I don't know. But seriously, there's this video called YouTube Millionaire Tries to Run from Police. Now, I don't know how far this guy has fallen off, but even I heard that something, even I heard this story until, well, even even the most notable YouTubers like Atozy acknowledge this guy just because he's in a body cam footage and it's actually embarrassing. Yes, absolutely embarrassing. Now, what is this?
Was caught passed out on a sidewalk. This YouTube millionaire was caught passed out on a sidewalk with a backpack full of Fireball. Then it all ended with him trying to run from the police.
On March 20th, 2024, officers in Jacksonville, Florida receive reports of a man sleeping on a residential street. What they don't expect is to find one of YouTube's most popular former stars, who turns a simple wellness check into a chaotic encounter, leaving another mark on an already unraveling legacy.
Okay, so this is Popular MMOs, aka Patrick Julian L.
Oh my god. Let me just make it absolutely clear. If you become entitled to the point of actually trying to do something that is well beyond what you know, and to the point of you just being, well, someone probably unrecognizable, then maybe you should take a look at what your life has brought you and how you've actually gotten to that point. Because seriously, oh man, what is going on with your life that you just decide to sleep on the sidewalk just like that? And then you just, I don't know. Come on, bro.
If you watch Minecraft YouTuber back in the early 2010s, this guy was basically royalty. 17 million subscribers.
Holy shit! This guy's no joke, so what the hell happened to him?
Millions of people watching his Lucky Block challenges and his duo with his ex-wife gaming with Jen. But fast forward till 2025 and Pat's no longer breaking blocks, he's breaking probation. Yeah, I mean, the dude now has multiple arrests under his belt, a public body cam video with his...
Dude, which one?
Breaking probation. Yeah, I mean, the dude now has...
First is arrest 1, battery and cause bodily harm. It's a domestic assault with death. What the hell? Come on. And battery. What is this guy into? Gets involved in fights, he gets arrested with assault and battery.
A public body cam video.
And then criminal conspi and commit breach of peace. Really? Went viral when the footage of Pat's court appearance was released on YouTube.
Video with his face down on the street and an active warrant for violating his probation. Again, so how do we even get here? Let's rewind to March 20th, 2024. Cops in Jacksonville, Florida, they got a call. A guy was passed out in the middle of a residential road. At first, it sounded like some routine wellness check.
But this was in 2024. This is not recent, but this was body cam footage released. And oh shit, that's not good. If there was body cam footage of you getting arrested and it actually got released a year later, you know you've fallen so far off, dude.
You know, to make sure someone's alive. Except when they show up, it's not anyone lying on the street, it's Popular MMOs. And he is, to put it politely, very drunk.
Hi there.
Yeah. That's for you to actually get intoxicated. And then, yeah. No. You are responsible for your own welfare and then, oh my god.
I just came home from picking my sister up at the airport and there's a man kind of laying in the...
Wait, hold on. Oh no, I forgot to actually put the sounds on. But basically, okay, you haven't missed much of anything, but basically this guy had actually multiple arrests in the years prior. So 2021, 2022, and then this time 2024. Newly released cam footage, okay? Basically.
I just came home from picking my sister up at the airport, and there's a man kind of laying in the road.
Did your kid throw his weapons involved that you know of?
I do not know.
Do you think he's trying to harm himself?
I think he might be dead, or I don't know.
An officer arrives to find a man lying on the pavement beneath a streetlight, dressed only in shorts and a t-shirt despite the chilly 45-degree weather.
Hey, buddy. Hey, sheriff's office. Do you live here?
No.
Huh?
Hey, wake up, man. I don't got all day for you. Wake up.
You're good? You live here?
Where do you live? I can't hear you, man.
What was that, sir?
You had a lot of what?
See some girls.
That alcohol, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just sorry.
Yeah, that alcohol? Yeah. He just went right there. He's fucking wasted, bro. How far has he fallen off, bro? This is just... No.
Bro.
Do you live around here?
Yeah, do you want to say it?
Do you have like an ID on you by chance?
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's always sad to see someone massively overachieve to then just get rebalanced by poor choices. Obviously, this dude's sloshed, but the cops decide to let him charge his phone in the squad car while they check his ID in his backpack. Then they find some tree and a whole lot of Fireball.
I'm getting glove up before I start touching. Weird and a ton of fireball. Homie just mess up. Bruh. That's why I asked. I knew.
Yeah, I don't know what Pat's been doing since the Minecraft days, other than being arrested a couple times, but obviously, this guy's inventory IRL is now just a bottle of cinnamon-flavored regret. And then, unfortunately, it comes to this turning point. Officers tell them that they're placing him under arrest, and Pat, well, he's not having it at all. Because instead of just saying yes, sir, and waiting for his attorney, I guess he went, how can I make this night way worse for myself? So, he decides to run. And the officers, naturally,
That's even worse. You know that you did something bad. You were stopped by cops because you'd done something bad, and then you were told they need to actually arrest you for for something bad, and then you run because you did something bad right in front of them, makes you add another charge to yourself by resisting arrest, which is bad. If you've fallen off and you got yourself into something that's not going to land you well anywhere else far away from a cell, you may as well just give up, humble yourself instead of running from the cops, because it's going to be worse for you. Always going to be worse for you, no matter what.
take him down because we saw what he was like earlier. I mean, the dude who couldn't find his way home and is laying passed out on the sidewalk obviously can't outrun the police 15 minutes later.
Just put your arms like you're praying.
Like on what?
Like you're praying.
Yeah, this name. Palm stuff.
Are you serious?
I mean, he was almost there. He said earlier, talk to my lawyer. He should have left it at that. But also, it's not like you're known for making logical decisions when you're drunk. Well, the police go way overboard here, as it seems like he stopped resisting as soon as he got to the ground, but that didn't stop the cop from screaming that he was going to tase him, like 5 times while kneeling on his ear. I have to be careful with how much I show here because I want this video to not be age restricted, but overall, just watching this full arrest makes me sad, as it's sad to see Pat like this, and it's also just sad to see the police be this unprofessional to him.
Guys, I gotta ask, what is this? What is this? What is this? I mean, really? You guys are still not subscribed to my channel? For the number of people who are actually checking out my channel at all, if you guys got any particular reason for actually being in my channel, rather than actually reacting to my rather lackluster content, and I try to actually do my best to do edits with, please think that I am trying to do uploads as much as possible and trying to innovate. And you guys can actually see that every type of attention that I have always fluctuates. So it's not exactly going downhill at all. And I'm moving at a snail's pace. It's not exactly a bad thing either. So if there's any way possible for you to actually support my YouTube channel at all, the best thing you can do right by me, at least in all these ways possible, is to at least subscribe. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, like my videos, try to give some comments, whether they are actually going to criticize me or not, it doesn't matter. This is a good way to actually support every content creator that there is. I'm still a small content creator trying to get around, so if you could actually please do the due diligence by actually clicking on the red subscribe button, it will help me go a long way.
They get him cuffed after what's described in the report as resisting with violence. I mean, I guess nothing screams former Minecraft user really getting tackled during a streetlight brawl while yelling about your lawyer. And I don't know if this is the worst part of it or not, but he's not even close to being the worst offender of some of these Minecraft YouTubers. He's actually doing pretty okay compared to some of these other ones. I'm pretty sure one of them is still in jail for another decade. But he was ultimately charged with resisting an officer with violence and marijuana possession of under 20 grams. He pled out, took a plea deal, 12 months probation, 100 hours of community service, substance abuse evaluation plus treatment, plus a $1,000 donation to the police memorial fund, and a handwritten apology letter to the officer he assaulted. I didn't know that you could be forced to donate to the police. That's the first time I've heard of that. So essentially, this is kind of...
Honestly, I think that's actually considering that you earn money through what you do, you may as well just do something for the cops. Because for Pete's sake, you earned that much. I think that's actually well placed. Yeah, good call. But he should pay something for the trouble that he caused. He's supposed to be more mature. He's supposed to be a model of a content creator, if he's a real content creator at all. And my God, basically in front of the cops. And if you're intoxicated, just don't be an ass. Don't run. Who runs while intoxicated and piece of shit?
Kind of like a court-mandated YouTube apology video, but in a handwritten letter. But if you thought that was the end, I'm so sorry, it gets worse, because in January 2025, he failed a drug test. He claimed someone at a party gave him a pill that he didn't know what was. I don't know if we want to buy that one or not, but this led to another arrest. His probation was modified to include GPS monitoring and inpatient treatment. So basically, he has Life 360 with the court.
Basically, he's doing drugs. So, get fucked. You did that to yourself. You got involved with people who actually give that shit. You're specifically told not to take any intoxicating substances or any sense-nulling substances. But what did you do? The bastard. Wow.
And just when you thought it couldn't get worse, May 12th hits. Another warrant. This time, his urine sample tested
May 12. I don't know what that is.
positive for both alcohol and marijuana.
Yeah, He is screwed.
He lives in Florida. I'm shocked that's actually a problem there. Is he mandated sobriety? Is that what it is? Or is just, wait, are Florida weed laws stricter than what they are here? Who would have thought that weed in Florida is stricter than what it is in Virginia?
Uh-oh.
But also, like, the amount he was caught with was clearly personal use. It wasn't like, I'm actually shocked that I thought weed was fully legalized in Florida, but apparently not. But yeah, basically, this guy is now officially in violation of his modified probation the second time. I'm also going to Google this real quick. Oh, most likely he couldn't even drink alcohol while on this probation. I guess it depends on the judge and the charge, but since it was a public intoxication and resisting arrest while being drunk, maybe alcohol was a part of this. That would make sense. So I guess it's the wombo combo then. Anyway, this guy is now officially in violation of his modified probation for the second time, and a warrant is active again. So let's zoom out for a second, because back in 2021, Pat was already in legal trouble. He and his then girlfriend Liz were both arrested for domestic battery. They gave conflicting statements and neither would provide evidence or fill out the paperwork, so both got arrested. But
Oh, dude. All you guys had to do was actually do better and actually complete the reports, bro. If you're already charged with battery, if you're already charged with a crime, for Pete's sake, guys, just do better by yourselves, be humbled, and just take the L without making it worse, bro. Without making it fucking worse, bro. Like, come on.
that case was actually later dropped. But the drama did not end there. His ex-girlfriend, Eleni, went to Instagram and publicly accused him of abuse and harassment, saying that, hey, he committed this crime against a woman. Pat clapped back on Twitter saying, don't believe everything you hear. I'll need to address these false accusations soon. But then he just doxed Eleni's address. So, I don't know about that response. YouTuber tip number one, if you're being accused of a crime, maybe don't respond by doxing the person accusing you. Just a tip. But anyway, in 2022, Pat and his two friends were arrested after one of them ran into the field during a Jacksonville's Jaguar game. He ended up serving 2 days in jail and paying a whopping $48 in court fees. But I guess the $48 in fees is a lot better than a ban, which he was required to donate for the current incident. I'm still blown away that he had to donate $1,000 mandatory. I didn't know you could do that. But the NFL incident was apparently so memorable that the cops literally recognized him during his 2024 arrest for that.
Oh my God. Oh my God. They even recognized him just because, oh my God.
I believe who it is, Sarge. It's YouTube boy. He's the one who ran through the gate again. Yeah, the Jaguar game guy again.
And here's the part that's genuinely sad, because fans are still posting on his videos. People are asking for his return, hoping for a comeback, saying they grew up with his content. But
Basically, he failed on his return and he shouldn't come back. He fell off hard. All he has to do is just make a proper address and then come back to shit after a few months. But no, he just does it again and again and again.
it's not making content, obviously. He's making court appearances. So, what's next? Well, as of now, there's still a warrant out for Patrick, so if he's arrested again, he could be sentenced to serve time for violating probation twice. Depending on the judge's call, that could actually mean jail, extended probation, or a mandatory rehab. And I guess the saddest part is none of this had to happen. He basically had it all, but now he has another mugshot and some Fireball in a backpack.
Basically, the only thing that he needed to do was take the L, humble himself, learn from his mistakes. But no, we got to this point. All right? We got to this point, and you know exactly how it is now. So, kids, what have we learned from this one today? Basically, don't hurt other people. Do well by try to do very well with other people, so that both you and the other person would actually have no problems treating one another, respecting each other's privacy and stuff. Don't go for toxic substances. Don't go for any illegal drugs. Don't go for any recreation drugs and abusing the amounts that you take from it. Basically, just if you are a content creator, especially, and you're earning lots of money, all you have to do is humble yourself and just be a better person while you're also a content creator. Otherwise, anyone who's actually looking for you because you're a content creator would actually ask, why haven't you appeared? Why haven't you actually gone back to whatever good shit you were doing on the internet? It's because, okay, you got drowned in money. That's all there is to it. And the fall off is hard, especially if you're actually caught by the cops. And yeah, just making it clear, this would not have happened if you did shit properly. You followed what the cops' instructions were, and you did not fail to comply. If the law requires you, because you're in legal trouble, requires you to comply with stuff, you may as well just comply. If you want to really just get somewhere, just get off the ground and make sure and get yourself to success. Okay, that's all you needed to do. You need to be better than what is shown here. Honestly, you need to be better than this.